Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. Just on my way back to my vehicle, but I thought I'd have a little look here. This could end up being a very short video. So we got Dent Magic, car body repair centre now open, Macro car park, Cribs Causeway. Need a quote on your damage? www.dentmagic.net. Free quotes, courtesy car mobile service available. Do you work for Dent Magic, mate?
No, mate.
You do, yeah?
No.
You don't, sorry.
They're over there, mate.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're not here.
You're Auto Glass.
Also there,
Shall I do you while I'm here? Might as well, don't I?
I don't know what you've got to do.
Just a public interest video,
Oh.
checking on how business is doing after COVID and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So I'll find the Dent Magic guys in a minute. Cheers, buddy. So do you get a lot of business here? Because you're tucked away a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah?
Everyone needs a windscreen, don't they?
When it goes, for sure. Although I got to say, it's one of the most annoying adverts on the bloody telly, isn't it?
It's deliberate though, isn't it, eh?
It is, because it makes you remember. There you go. Young man, not bothered at all about the camera, so we'll just have a little look. So yeah, so this is Auto Glass. Like he says, everybody needs them when the windscreen goes. So obviously in there is where you go to choose your or they choose your windscreen. We've got some windscreens in here. So obviously stock a few. Obviously there's one guy working in there now. No access for unauthorised people. So we can ask this other guy. I don't want to be a pain, mate, but do you stock conceivably every windscreen, or do you have to sometimes get them in at short notice?
They have to be especially ordered in.
They do?
Yeah.
Right. I just didn't want to go in there because it says no access, so I thought I'd ask you because you're friendly.
Yeah, no, they just whatever's on for today.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, right, okay, so you order it up and...
Exactly that.
Excellent. All right, mate, keep up. I
No
won't.
worries. Have a good one.
I won't stop you. Cheers, buddy. So yeah, not a lot to see there, guys. Like I said, little short one, but we're going to go and try and find Dent Magic now. So I'm just going to stop recording there, and we'll pick it up when we get to Dent Magic. So just as we approach Dent Magic, give you an overall look at the building. I say building, it's a purpose-built hut. They've got a couple of workshop areas. So we'll make a little inquiry. Got a couple of vans. Who's the friendliest to speak to?
None of us.
None of you?
What, mate?
Well, I want to inquire a bit about getting a dent done in my car.
You've got in your hand there, mate.
Eh?
You've got in your hand there.
Oh, it's a little camera. I'm doing a story on some of the businesses.
Car.
Parked up by Mercedes at the moment.
You need to bring the car over here.
Well, obviously, but I was, but I was walking down this way, and I thought you were over there, and I spoke to the guy from the Auto Glass place, and he said you're up here. So,
Bring it down, bring it round.
do I need to book in, or just literally bring it in? Bring it in for a look.
Yeah, bring it over, mate.
It's only a passenger door, so I don't know if it will be a new door or whether you can fix it.
Bring it
So,
in, mate. We can't say until we see it.
of course,
All right,
of course. Nice one, mate. Do you mind if I have a little look around while I'm here?
Better speak to my manager, mate.
Is that him?
That's my manager there.
Is it? He ain't the friendly one, is he? You're the friendly one.
He's a nice bloke.
I bet he is on a Saturday night. He's with a customer at the moment, so I won't. Oh, is he not? I was just going to say, do you mind if I have a little look around while I'm here?
What then? If you want to.
Public in. No, I won't go any.
Don't go in.
I won't go anywhere I'm not meant to go. I just.
But
It's a good little setup you got, isn't it?
yeah, it's not bad.
I won't be here long, and then you'll see me in about half an hour by the time I walk back to the bloody car. So there you go, guys. I'm only talking to my viewers, by the way. So got a few cars in, so it's obviously a busy little setup. Obviously clearly marked. No unauthorised access, which obviously you've got to respect. I take it that's part of the Wallace and Gromit trail. You got a car at the back there. I've got to say, I think that needs a bit more than Dent Magic. So you've got a reception there. So the times are 8 till 5, Monday to Friday, Saturday appointments, Sundays and bank holidays closed. So good hours. So we've got spray booths in there, understandably why you don't want to go in there. And then just another workshop area in there. You're busy, aren't you? A lot in. Although I just said to the viewers, that one over in the corner, that's more than a bit of magic needed on that, isn't it? Is it? So do you, when you say a write-off, because these days it's a bit different than it used to be, is that a buy back and do up, or is it a scrap? It's a scrap.
That'd be to do with the insurance company. The insurance here, they'll get a recovery cut, try to come and get it when they remember they've got it stuck in a corner somewhere.
Always the way. Listen, thanks for being friendly. I'll see you, hopefully it'll be about half hour, but I might have my lunch while I'm at there first.
No drama, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Take care.
There are, guys, you can see what a great job they do, look. I tell you what, you wouldn't even know that had a dent in it, would you? Although, don't forget to put the handle back on. Cheers, guys. So yeah, so Dent Magic, a lovely little setup there. Again, I didn't know it was here, so we'll bring the car in later on, see if they can do my dent in my door, and we'll leave them in peace. And as I say, that's a quick one. Auto glass and Dent Magic, not a lot to see. They always look at you a bit strange because you've got a camera, but hey, you've got to give them both a pass, haven't you? So we'll do that on one video for you. Click the thumbs up. Expose and educate. Take care, guys. Catch you on the next one. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Expose and educate, and today we are at Imjin Barracks, which is NATO, and it's the Allied Rapid Reaction Corps, and it's the home of the headquarters. Just had a little drive around the perimeter. Massive barracks, and it actually stems on both sides of the road, although I do believe on my left that is all more administration blocks and what would have been army quarters before the MOD started selling it all off. I've got a lot of respect for the guys that work in our armed forces, and I'm very pleased that we can all live under the umbrella of safety that these guys provide with us. They will control the interaction, of course. You know, being the armed forces, I would expect a certain amount of respect for the general public. But that said, we all know that some young squaddies can be a little bit, shall we say, boisterous. Ordentis Fortuna Euvat, Allied Rapid Response Corps. I will endeavour to put a little thing up for you so that we know what the Latin breakdown of that is. So we've got a sign in here about communities defeat terrorism, make nothing happen. If you see or hear something that could be a terrorist related act, phone the police in confidence. So that's good. And the sign underneath says pretty well the same. Hello, young man.
So you okay?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you.
And can I thank you for your service
Oh, thank you very much.
first and foremost, because I appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah, thank you.
I was just saying to my viewers, you provide a canopy of safety with which we live under.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So
So you okay?
I'm very good. I mean, what a gorgeous day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Are you happy to have a little chat?
I'm not able to chat with you because the traffic comes around.
Oh, of
I have to
course.
go,
I was
yeah.
just going to say, I'm guessing that you may be from Nepal.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We've got a long history with the Gurkhas,
Yes,
and
we have, yes, we
a
have.
very proud history.
Yeah, thank you.
And I see that this is the, what was it, the Allied Rapid Response.
Yes. it
So
is.
that's good to know.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So is there any areas where I can get a picture of something like that, or is it all out of bounds?
I think it's our.
Is it?
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So have you been in the army long?
Yes, almost 20 years now.
Have you really? You don't look old enough.
I am now. 20 years.
So how long have you got to serve? Go on, I'll let you see to that car, sorry. 20 years, my word, eh? You've got to respect these guys for what they do. You really have. So I'm not going to ask too many questions from him. As you saw, a really good approach from him. How are you, sir? All the rest of it. So that's what I expected. I'm not really sure why other people haven't been greeted in the same way. Looks like he's going back in now, so that could possibly be the end of that interaction. No, he's coming back, so we'll see. We might be able to ask a few more questions. So I don't know. They don't seem to use these green pillbox things anymore. I think that's a hangover from the 70s when we used to have a lot of terrorist problems with certain areas, shall we say. But yeah, so it's a pity we can't get a close-up on the vehicle. Could you tell me what the name of that armoured vehicle is?
It's an old vehicle, so I'm not sure about it.
Because you're infantry,
Yeah, I'm French.
and that would be mechanised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So may I know your name, sir?
Of course, you can call me Scott.
Scott.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from just down the road, really, a place called Frampton.
Frampton.
Frampton. You got to say it like that.
Sorry, I'm quite
Hey, no worries. You do your job, buddy. I'm not here to cause any problems. Yeah. So what he doesn't know is that obviously I'm staying in Frampton with friends at the moment. But yeah, it's a pity we can't get a bit closer. If anybody knows that vehicle, by all means, let us know. I'm sure somebody will, because you've got some knowledgeable chaps out there. I'm quite sure we've got some ex-forces guys. So it's not a great zoom on this camera, unfortunately. So I'm going to just leave this gate for a bit, and I'm going to have a wander down, because I do understand that this is the exit for the barracks. So I am going to have a look a bit further down. So see what else we can see. So this is a pedestrian gate, obviously, telling cyclists to dismount. Smoke-free zone. It's a bit strange because obviously, as you can see, the gate is open. It says CCTV surveillance, images being recorded, and there's a house just inside which sort of looks slightly out of place in a barracks, if you want my honest opinion. Yeah, I don't know, was that somebody lived there many years ago? Some warrant officer, corporal, sergeant, I don't know. If anybody knows, jump in the comments, let me know. We're going to have a little walk further down, see if we can see anything at the entrance. So guys, as I said at the opening, this is Imjin Barracks, home of the headquarters of the Allied Rapid Reaction Corps. It's got HQ1 Signal Brigade, it's HQ Innsworth Station, Allied Rapid Response Support Battalion, and MOD Defence Business Services. So there's quite a lot in here. Obviously part of NATO. And again, I've got a question for you guys that are on the ball. So obviously NATO, but what is the OTAN, NATO backwards? Does anybody know what that is? If you do, please leave some of it in the comments. So it's a bit of a strange one here, because if you look down, the gates are wide open. There is no sentry down here. There is a barrier up near where we've just been, and I believe that he's working both entrance and exit. like I said, I've come here with respect for these guys, so I'm not going to push me luck and go down here. And I know that some of you in the comments will call me a chicken or a coward or whatever. I don't care what you say, guys. With all due respect, I'm not going to deliberately put these in a state of high alert or anything like that just because I want to get some footage. You don't always need to, of course. Sometimes they just overreact, and that's fine, and they're the people we want to try and catch and try and educate. But if they're like old Johnny Gurkha, nice as pie, then I've got no problem with them. So I don't know how many people we're going to get coming in, so we're not going to spend too long down here because the exit gate is where the action is, I believe. Saying that, a bloody car's just gone in behind me. So you can see the fence with the telltale razor wire looped around the top. And of course, obviously what they've done is they've built, I say built, they've planted a hedge. Add to the privacy on this part. We'll have a walk. That looks a bit iffy down that bit. Let's go and see if we can we get any further? Probably not. So tell you what we'll do then. It's a bit iffy, but the things we do for you guys, we'll just have a wander down here. It looks well trodden, so I don't know if that's people from the barracks or whether it's a local cut through for school kids, people going to work, that sort of thing. I'm quite sure if we're not meant to be here, somebody will come and tell us. So apparently Imjin Barracks in Gloucestershire became the home of the headquarters Allied Rapid Response Group in 2010. The barracks were named after the Battle of Imjin because of the connection with the Gloucestershire Regiment. And the Gloucestershire Regiment formed part of the United National Contingent in the Korean War. Just for your information, we've had 3 passes, repeat 3 passes from a military vehicle, silver, couldn't quite catch what it said on it. But if I show you where we're walking, we're not actually walking on the road. This is quite a low piece, but if they come along at the wrong time, of course, you've got large trees and thick bushes. So I expect, because we're walking back this way, that we may come across them at the entrance to Imjin Barracks. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll see if anything's said. Cheers. So as we complete the absolutely mega walk back to the entrance, disappointedly for some, there is no military presence. So as we approach the exit gate, guys, it's getting very busy. Lots of people probably going home. We're only going to give it another 10 minutes or so. It's just where do we sit really to I don't know, probably just here could be a good idea. It's a real shame that we can't see the vehicle over here. I'll try and get an angle from here for you. So I don't know much, but I would suggest that if you were taking that into a battle arena, a bright red fire extinguisher could prove to be a little bit of a sighting target for hello mate, for somebody with a, I don't know, bazooka or whatever they call them these days. So anyway, we're going to park our bottom here. Just going to do a little bit of filming, see if we can see anything. I'm not going to go over the road because it's been made quite clear to me by a civvy just down the road, at least they were in civvy clothes, that's living accommodation, and that would be like having Live Free and Marty Blackburn and Torbs and some of the others coming outside my house and causing me grief while I'm spending time with the family. So we won't do that, but we will just wait here and see. They've only got one of the gates open. Obviously normally there'd be 2 lanes. Clear sign for no pedestrians, as I showed you, the pedestrian footpath is just round the corner. I'm fine, mate. I'm having a rest. Is that all right?
Yeah, can I ask what you're up to, please?
I'm just filming the gate at the moment.
On behalf of like an official...
Sorry, shall I stand up, make it easier for
No,
you?
it's alright, you're absolutely fine.
I'm just getting old, mate. No, this is just a private project for myself. I'm not going to get you on camera because I respect everything you guys do.
More just the fact that you're filming cars leaving an MOT.
Not a problem. I won't put any of the number plates on. It's just that when I do what I do, and you might understand this because you've just done it, people come out. If I have to then turn the camera on, I often miss an initial interaction.
Okay.
Whereas if I'm filming and turning it off when they've gone, I mean, the angle I normally get here...
Yeah, but what's the purpose?
It's a private project I'm working on.
What though, if I can ask?
Oh, come on, you're a major?
Yeah.
Well, you should know what private means.
Right.
I'm just going to sit back down, guys. He's obviously not happy with the terminology of private project, which is fine. He looks quite young for a major, even though he's got grey hair, but Philip Schofield had grey hair. I think it was about 21, 22, so that means nothing. So yeah, we're just going to see. He's just gone walking around to the gate, the pedestrian gate. He's just popped into the gatehouse. So he's just spoken to Johnny Gurkha. He's now going indoors. We do have a few. He hasn't caused too many problems with his parking. It seems quite fair there, you know. Little bit of interest now as people are going home, so I'm assuming that a lot of that is the uniform staff now. I showed him the courtesy of not filming him. That courtesy may not last, because like I've said to you guys, it's treating people with respect until they don't get treated with respect. And you can never tell when that will be. I'll tell you something I have noticed though, and I don't think it will come out on camera. I have spotted 2 or 3 shoulder flashes of other armies. I'm not going to name the country because at the moment Google and YouTube are getting funny if you mention anything about a certain part of Europe. So are they over here on, you know, special mission intelligence, or are they doing something else? We will never know because they'll never tell the likes of us. But anyway, I'm going to drop it again and pick it up if Major Grey comes back out. So the Major is coming back out, guys. Whether he's going to come to me and speak to me or whether he's going to just go back to his car, I don't know. We will see. I don't think he wants to be a YouTube star, but everybody makes their own decisions. He is causing a bit of a problem with his parking, so a few guys coming out now. Must be home time. I haven't even checked the time, to be honest. So what is the time? Let's have a look. 16, 18 hours. So, you know. So Major's just getting back in his car. Whether he's going to turn around, I don't know, or whether he's actually going to bugger off home. Everything seems to be honky-dory. Yeah, it's all gone very, 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 very quiet. I'm just walking on the grass verge now. We'll just have a little bit of a look-see from this angle. See our little friend over there, he's really just doing his own thing. I do still think that this was probably an original gatehouse, but I'm not going to waste my time looking through lots of old plans and everything. We're going to probably just leave it, and it does say CCTV, but again, like I said, I've seen very, very, very few cameras. But from Imjin Barracks, I don't think we're going to get anything else today, otherwise the major would have been the problem. So from Expose and Educate, give us a thumbs up. By all means, if you haven't already, subscribe. Sometimes they're a little bit feistier than this, sometimes they're not. But we will keep trying to bring you some good footage of places. I can't remember seeing any other auditors coming here. I might be wrong. I can't possibly be subscribed to everyone. I'm subscribed to an awful lot. But anyway, so from Expose and Educate, Imjin Barracks, I will love you and leave you, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers guys, stay safe.